if you are dealing with health symptoms and they are like, we're talking life altering health symptoms here. We're talking afternoon fatigue where you can't hardly drag yourself through the rest of the day. And, you've got responsibilities. So you've got to like get the energy together for it. We're talking insomnia. So you're laying in bed at 11 p.m. Whereas you were tired and ready for bed at 3. Now you can't go to bed at 11. We're talking waking up between 1 and 3 a.m. We're talking hot flashes that leave you feeling like the life just got sucked out of you, that leave you wondering if you might spontaneously combust. I know that was a concern of mine. We're talking migraines. Okay, like debilitating migraines, the kind where you're like, okay, I've woken up with this and it's not that bad right now, but I know if I force myself through the day, like I am not going to be well this afternoon. I'm not going to be able to string together a coherent sentence and my eye is going to be watering. Like we're talking that level of migraine. Chronic UTI symptoms. And so here, urinary urgency, burning while peeing, feeling that every moment of every day, whether you've been diagnosed with chronic UTI or interstitial cystitis, I really don't care. I really don't care. I help you with either. I help you with both to get past it, break free of it, and reclaim your life. Okay. Now, in case you're thinking, yeah, but I've been to a doctor and they didn't help. I've been to a specialist. I went to the urologist. I went to the neurologist. I went to the chronic fatigue dude down the street or in the next state or wherever. Oh, I'm seeing a functional medicine practitioner for this. No, I'm seeing a naturopath for it. It's okay. I've really got it, Brandy. I don't need your help. It's cool. I'm seeing an Ayurvedic practitioner. I think they might have what I need. I'm seeing a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. I'm pretty sure he's got like this magic tea. It's gonna work wonders. Oh, somebody told me about ashwagandha. Let's see, I'm taking shawari. I think that's how you say it. Maybe shatavari. Um, well, somebody mentioned licorice, but I found that it really spikes my blood pressure, and I don't know why. Um, well, I think these adaptogens are going to work. This new set of supplements is going to work. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to help. Uh, you know, it, uh, Relief's just beyond this round of antibiotics. The past 12 rounds of antibiotics, they haven't done anything, but this round, this is the magic round. Yeah, yeah. I've been there. That was me. I've seen every single one of those practitioners. I went into the urologist. I saw a TCM practitioner. I drank the tea. I went to the Ayurvedic specialist. I saw the naturopath. The functional medicine practitioner, she shipped me a box. This box was huge. It probably weighed 50 pounds of about 50 different supplements. Okay, 50 pounds, that's an exaggeration. It probably weighed about 20 pounds of 50 different supplements. So it's like this 6 month supply of supplements. I was going through it, marking each one with with a Sharpie going, okay, Brandy, you need this one, month one, morning. I did the 6 months of supplements. None of that stuff helped. None of it. The antibiotics, yeah, I got relief while I was taking the antibiotics. And then I would have a flare in those urinary urgency symptoms again right after I finished the round of antibiotics. I mean, I might still be on that course if it weren't for one practitioner prescribing me 28-day supply of an antibiotic so powerful, I was pretty convinced I'd wind up dead before the month was over. For me to kind of divert, change path, listen to intuition, which was saying very clearly, Randy, if you went out of this, you've got to figure it out for yourself. So I am a pharmaceutical research scientist, which means you would think that I would not allow myself to hand over my power and hand over the reins to my own health to others. And I don't anymore, but I did for a really long time. It was when I reclaimed those reins. It was when I put into practice the things that I know how to do, which is research, that I was able to piece together what was really going on and why all of a sudden, overnight for me, I started experiencing a whole myriad of symptoms. For me, I was struggling with migraine, fatigue, hot flashes, insomnia, period problems, weight gain, and worst of all was urinary urgency, the chronic UTI symptoms. And all of these hit me like a ton of bricks overnight. For me, it started when I stopped hormonal birth control. For me, I knew deep down in the core of my being from day one of when these symptoms set in that I was struggling with a metabolism problem. For whatever reason, there was something about stopping that hormonal birth control. There was something about going cold turkey that lurched my body into a state where it didn't know how to meet energy demands. It didn't know how to effectively turn the food I was eating into energy. And that's why all of these symptoms showed up at once. Those symptoms reflected the energy crisis going on within my body. And when I finally figured out that, hey, I've got an energy crisis, and B, this is what to do to resolve it, and implemented that, it was actually very easy and very fast to get relief. In fact, I started seeing relief and feeling relief in my body overnight. It was that fast. When between the time that I connected the dots and realized that, hey, I've got an energy crisis going on and I need to support my metabolism. I initially started focusing in on one hormone, insulin, because insulin and how your body uses insulin determines how well you're able to convert the food you eat into energy. So I was focused solely on that in the beginning. And then what happened over time, as my symptoms started disappearing, as I kept struggling with other symptoms, I realized insulin isn't the whole story. That's not the end all be all to support a healthy metabolism. There's also a thyroid component and there's a cortisol component. The three hormones that make you tick, the three hormones, the three key metabolic hormones, the three hormones that need to be in balance to help maintain balance of all the other hormones within your body. And so I developed this process and this platform or framework that I call the hormone lattice. And within that, the way that I started working with other women is to pull on the strands and to thicken the strands of thyroid, insulin, and cortisol, bringing those three hormones back into balance, pulling them back into alignment, reinforcing them. And what happens is, as you focus on those three, it restores balance to the entire system. It restores balances of the reproductive hormones, estrogen and progesterone. It restores balance to the hormones that regulate blood pressure. It restores balance to the hormones that regulate your urine volume. It restores balance to neurological hormones like melatonin, the hormones that are so key to help the body repair and recover throughout the night, like when we're sleeping. It reset that diurnal rhythm, that day and night rhythm. It eliminated the hot flashes just went away. The insomnia just went away. The extreme fatigue in the morning, like I can still remember it was a struggle for me to go to bed at 10:30 or 11 at night. Like that was kind of the only time of day when I was wide awake, besides 1 to 3 a.m. But you let that alarm go off at 6:30 in the morning, and it's like I didn't even hear it. I could still sleep through my morning alarm and struggle to drag my butt out of bed in the morning. That's like such a classic sign of cortisol dysregulation. And we're all walking around being misled, and we're all walking around, with these kind of like smoke and mirrors is the best way you can describe it. We're given these supplements that really only kind of like scratch the surface. And what we need is we kind of need an excavator. We need to excavate the land, like dig it up, get down to the treasure chest and open up that treasure chest, tinker with what's inside, close it back up, and then we can re-landscape everything. Like we've got to deal with the foundation. This is a foundation problem. And you can't fix a house that's falling over by supporting it with a couple of 2x4s and some scaffolding, which is basically what supplements do. Like if you want to fix the house that's crumbling and falling over, you're going to have to get down below it and fix the foundation first. And that's really my approach. That's how I work with people. I have helped countless women at this point, countless women at this point, break free of chronic UTI symptoms. I've helped women all over the United States break free and reduce, like significantly reduce to the point where they can actually go through the week and function, significantly reduce migraine, fatigue, and even support recovery of healthy blood pressure regulation. I've helped women eliminate hot flashes from their world. Like, seriously, get rid of hot flashes. Like, imagine, imagine how awesome it would be to go through the week and not have a hot flash. Yeah. So if this sounds like something you want, relief from your symptoms, book your rapid relief call with me today. Can't wait to connect with you. Bye.